Think about this finding from experts in regards to our potential in any facet of our lives. They have found that most of us folks generally only reach 10% of our potential. That finding is from one of the most famous corporate management, change management gurus, Pritchett, who has a PhD, and he has been working with change management in corporations probably for 50 years. He's famous for the little book called U Squared. In this book, he talks about how to reach exponential growth. One company, a husband and wife, a family-owned company, has done exactly that. Not only have they exceeded using 10% of their potential, but in a very short time, they have experienced exponential growth. The name of the company is Fontana Candle Company. What is so special about this couple and their production of non-toxic candles, not only are they certified safe by a company called Made Safe, they also have branched out into numerous products, home sprays, essential oils, bath products. They do this in their own facility. I have a couple of articles with their links just to give you a general overview about how special this couple is. It started in the kitchen. The husband loved doing these hobbies, and Katie will tell you in their article, she had no idea that she would be using a hobby as now a $1 million business. And here it is, 5 years later, they have branched out in many areas of production. The other thing that makes this company so special is how they focus on non-toxic elements. They have a wooden wick. Who's ever heard of that? Now, I use these products, and I've always wanted to do a promo on them, a feature on them, because I've been a vegetarian for 40 years. When I had my bed and breakfast, everything, we had nothing that was toxic at the end, nothing. I didn't use bleach, I'd use peroxide if we really had to do something. All of our food came from the local farms. If we couldn't get something from the local farms, if it wasn't in season, it was certainly organic. I found them really because I was on Instagram. Someone was promoting their non-toxic candle at $55, and I thought, that's ridiculous. I simply went online and Googled non-toxic natural candles, and up came Fontana. The aspect that I really appreciate about them and how they have experienced exponential growth is they also employ an amazing inventory and Excel computer system that really keeps their hands on the product. Because think of what it is, even though it sounds simple to make candles, the fact that they have all this non-toxic products, you have to really keep a handle on this. As I mentioned, they have the wooden wicks. Their candles themselves are made from coconut and beeswax. You can't get any more natural than that. Their essential oils are also non-toxic. Everything that they make, from their bar soaps to their bath salts, the glass that they use, the labels that they use, the inks that they use, this is a quintessential company that has truly done their research on making your home safe, warm, and inviting. There are 2 articles in my podcast details where you can find more information about them. And also realizing how this company has realized more than 10% of their potential. Katie also has her own company, which is called Brand Builder Marketing and Consulting. And she jokes, she goes, yes, in my spare time, I also help other companies do branding and marketing for their products. Now, this is a couple that just, I don't know when they sleep, but this is exactly what Pritchett talks about. They are using definitely more than 10% of their potential. They're a young couple. They have a family. I believe that when you really have something that helps other people and you stick to your belief, meaning that they are producing non-toxic products for a healthy environment, they do their research, they're managing every aspect of their company to be profitable because now they're in a seven-figure production. I think this is such a great example of what Pritchett talks about. This is a couple who has far exceeded their 10% potential. They have grown exponentially, and this is what Pritchett talks about in U Squared and also in his other book and teachings, Quantum Leap. Definitely check out their podcast, definitely check out the links to their history, and of course I have the link to the company. It's all online ordering. You can't go inside any shops and buy their products. Usually, I always talk about Kundalini Yoga, and I'm not going to let you down. I will talk about Kundalini Yoga again because we're out of the holiday spirit and I'm not playing holiday music any longer. This particular Kriya, I find, is so formative in the way that we can manage social media. This particular Sikh teaches us exactly how to manage the stress and the constant pingings and the constant notifications of all facets of social media. It's a very quick Kriya. You can do it almost anywhere. I do it first thing in the morning because I do a lot of computer work. He actually calls it acupuncture for our brain. This is a wonderful, quick, and easy Kriya that you can do every day. It's on my website. It's on the podcast details. Lastly, when it comes to wine and fine spirits, this is the month where many, many people are doing dry January. Therefore, I have included, again, some recipes for mocktails, meaning non-alcoholic cocktails. So when you go out and your other friends are still drinking and you want no part of that, you just tell the bartender what kind of drink you want. Ask them if they have a mocktail. All the bars and good restaurants, they can all make non-alcoholic drinks now. But this way, if you really have a name for the mocktail, you don't have to feel so embarrassed that you're drinking a non-alcoholic drink. Because I know there's stigma with people who think, oh, you can't handle your alcohol, or oh, you're a drunk, or you're at AA, which is none of their business. So you take care of yourself. Follow some of these recipes. I've put in the link the ones that are the most common to request at your bars and your restaurants. To wrap this up, check out Katie and Eric Roaring. Their company has experienced exponential growth. More so, how dedicated and committed they are to producing products that actually help other people with their health. Katie mentions in one of the articles, I believe it's their YouTube video that's on their website, that she's always had chronic health issues. Therefore, that's what really drove her to find non-toxic ingredients for all their products. Really cool couple. And of course, practice this Kriya. It's fast, it's effective, it will help you de-stress from all the crazy social media that is just a sign of our times, and we do have to deal with it every day. Turn off your notifications. He's actually very funny. He says when you do this Kriya, you'll no longer need a therapist, but also when you do the Kriya, turn off your phone. I love that. Lastly, mocktails. I'm going to include recipe ideas that are easy to order when you go to a restaurant. My name is Valerie Hale. I produce this podcast once a week to help people improve their mindset so they can reach exponential growth in their life. I also teach online courses helping people overcome the fear of public speaking and sharpen their communication skills so once again they can reach their potential in what they would love out of life. Merci, au revoir.